I'm going to be comparing and contrasting the Cree tribe and the Christian religion's creation stories. To just give a brief summary, the Cree tribe follows the animistic religion. This type of creation is called world parent. It basically means that the earth was the offspring of a mother and a father. This creation story states that the earth began with animals and spirits. These spirits include things such as rocks, trees, mountains, water, soil, and more. So pretty much everything is considered a spirit or a soul. All of the animals lived in harmony together and were considered the masters of the world. Some were also able to transform. For example, we say Hayjack was able to change himself into many forms. At one point, there were only a group of animals that remained on Earth after all the land had disappeared and only water remained. They worked together to rebirth the Earth. The muskrat, which you can see on the right, is the animal who dove down and actually retrieved the soil required to rebirth the land that we now know as North America. Moving on to the Christian creation story, their creation story type is the ex nihilo. This means out of nothing, as they believe that God created the world out of nothing. To quickly sum up the 7 days of creation, God established day and night. He then separated the land and the seas. Following this, he created light through sun, moon, and stars. Then came animals. Lastly, Adam and Eve, who were the first people on earth. On the right is a picture of the Bible, which is the religious text that Christians refer to. I found a great deal of similarities while researching both of these creation stories. To start, both stories believe that the animals ruled the earth before humans. This could also be seen as a difference, since we can see that the animals are described differently. The Cree tribe describes the animals as the rulers of the earth, and I guess you could also describe them as almost having powers, while Christians just describe them as the regular animals we know today. Fun fact, the comb jelly is believed to be the oldest animal on Earth, and it is similar to a jellyfish. Moving on, both religions believe that there is a higher power on Earth. For example, Christians believe in God, while Cree believe in Omamama. Both religions believe that there was a time of no light, or darkness, on Earth. The Cree describe it as when light first came to Earth, while the Christians similarly describe it as God creating the light. While this is a similarity, it can also be looked at as a difference. They both believe in their own ways that light was formed, but Christians believe God created the light with the sun on the first day of creation, while the Cree believe that the sun existed first with the earth. Notice that the Cree tend to believe that all animals and spirits share the same souls, while Christians believe in each individual carrying a unique soul that sets them apart from everyone else. The Cree seem to believe that things such as rocks and land are actually living with a soul, whereas Christians would just classify these as non-living things. Lastly, near the beginning of the Christian's creation story, God reaches out to earth through Jesus Christ, whereas the higher power of Ammonism has not. Overall, I learned a lot more about these religions, and they turned out to be more similar than I had expected. The most interesting part for me was learning that both religions believe that there was a time of no light on Earth, and I find it cool that they both believe in their own ways of the light forming. Thanks for watching.